Hello again to all of my 10 viewers. So I did a little recording at the last match because the audio died. I figured it may be fun to chime in here and there to add in my thoughts on the match. So I'm going to try this out. I figure all the hard work is really in the editing and, of course, the training and playing the matches. So adding a little commentary might be nice as I'm tracking my progress and trying to improve. So I guess the background for this match would be that unfortunately in this league I've lost my first two matches. Justin was the third, and he had won his first three. So he's been doing quite well, and I wasn't expecting too much. I figured I'll just try my best to try and hang in there, see if I can, hold my serve, see if I can, get lucky and get a break here or there. But for the most part, was just going to try and stay in the rallies. But I wasn't expecting too much. And perhaps that was for the better, because I don't think this ended up being the best match necessarily for either of us. But at least in the first set, I think we played some solid tennis. So I'll chime in here and again when I think there's something to say, but otherwise just enjoy the match. So, if you couldn't tell, I just had deuce to hold for my serve, and Justin held 40 love. And so the feeling I got, even from earlier on in the match, was just that I was not really in command of my service games. Generally, that's one of my strengths, is my serve. But on the contrary, Justin was much more in control of tactics and setting up the point. And I was making stupid errors when it was his service game. So, not really going in my favor early on in the match.
Oh.
Sorry.
No, don't be.
Is it bad that I was hoping you somehow missed that?
No, you should. No. Come on. No.
Yeah. Let. Nice. No.
So, as you may have noticed, a relatively easy hold yet again for Justin versus my holds of serve, which have been going to, deuce each time.
No! Why? Oh, you okay?
Yeah, you're good.
Film me.
So unfortunately, I get broken pretty early on. Although certainly it was going to happen sooner or later with all those deuce service games, and I was really having a lot of difficulty returning, and I don't know what it was. To be honest, I don't know that Justin had a particularly challenging serve inherently, but I think I'm just not comfortable on return, and I think he had a little bit more confidence in general on his service games. I mean, obviously, I don't think it's a coincidence that he was holding so strongly. So yeah, I think I need to work on my return, and maybe I could borrow some of that confidence on my service games in the future. That would be nice.
Yeah.
I should note that second serve was out, which is why I didn't play it, but good slice nonetheless. Yeah, so I think at that point with that shot, what I was feeling is that, to be honest with you, Justin was, I don't think, very challenged by the match at this point. He was just kind of playing it out, doing what he needed to win, but not doing anything crazy. And so I think that shot was to just see, hey, can I go for some nice winners today? Can I feel it? Because he was hitting a few balls long, and that was kind of the only thing I could really hope for is on a longer rally if he would go for it. Occasionally he would hit it long, but at the same time it might have been 50-50 that he was either hitting a winner or hitting one long. So not really something I could bet on as a winning strategy.
In by a mile. Like, let me just stare at it land 3 feet in. I mean, it was more like a foot, but you know what I mean.
You want me to take serve too?
Take 2.
So I got pretty lucky and I did manage to get a break, but to be honest with you, that was just Justin not having a good service game. That was not me playing incredibly well. So anyway, now we're down 3-5, trying to serve to stay in the set. And we're down love 40, trying to serve for the set. Or to stay in the set, I should say. And, ooh, hit a big serve. Great. Try and do it again. Oh, and another error. And there goes the first set. And the best of the tennis for today, I think.
Yeah.
Good ball. Nice serve, sorry.
Oh.
Oh, that is nice.
So that one was really cheap there. It wasn't the strongest service game from Justin. Unfortunately, this terrible net, it does have a strap, but there's zero tension on the cord, and the bottom of the net is busted. So very cheap way to get a break. I will take it because I need the help. But I think in general, as we went into this second set, I don't think the first set was much of a challenge for Justin. And I think sort of he was relaxed, and I think perhaps his level dropped, and I know in certain ways my level definitely dropped, particularly I think for both of us in the second half of the set.
Oh, whoa.
So today, I can't say that my serving was inherently bad, because again, sometimes my serve was good, other times I was making unnecessary double faults, but an issue I definitely have is the fact that I don't really differentiate much, if at all, between my first and second serve, and for now, I'm kind of happy doing that, because I'm trying to level up my serve regardless, and it's been improving a lot. But at the same time, makes you wonder sometimes if you're not getting any aces and you're just giving away a bunch of double faults, like what really is the point of having two serves that are at like 75-80% strength? So perhaps a part of my game I can evaluate if my continued service practice doesn't result in fewer double faults.
Nice.
Nope. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So that was a case of what goes around comes around. Again, I don't. There's 8 courts at this location, and I have to say, it is really frustrating playing on public courts when the nets are old and falling apart and the straps are broken in the middle. I mean, I'm sure it didn't help with double faults today. I know when I'm hitting the middle of the net, I can't exactly blame it on that part. It's really not fun. And then also when you have a lot of rallies where it hits the net and it just barely rolls over. I mean, we probably had around 5 or 6 shots. I mean, traded both ways, but it's just not the most fun on these public courts. So here, I think I'm, pretty frustrated that it's feeling very strongly like I'm going to lose this match. And so I'm really focusing and locking in and trying to improve my serve. And I want to say this is the last good service game I have for the match. At the same time, I'm more or less relying on a few of Justin's unforced errors today. Because again, like I said earlier, I don't think today was his best day. I feel like on a day where maybe he's more in tune, a lot of those shots that are going a little long would be hitting the line. So that could be a matter of like having a fresh racket with maybe higher tension or just feeling it more on a given day.
Nice. Wide.
So that was a bit frustrating by me, slicing into the net, but then I got extremely lucky that Justin is human too, and made a double fault there, let me stay in on his service game. And then I hit one right to the fence for no reason, so, not exactly our highest level at the moment. And I get kind of lucky again. It was not the best game from Justin, but I managed to get a break. And what do I do immediately after I get a break? If you've been listening to me and you've been distracted by the montage in front of you, I just double faulted away an entire game. Not my best moment. I hope I don't have to make another rapid cut like that ever again. But to be honest, I didn't know if that was possible.
Always away.
Just like let it rip, Oh man, that's embarrassing. That stopped working. I don't know. It just in that moment. How about we just say we held serve, the camera died. Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, that's good.
Yep. Okay. Such bad tennis, dude.
I mean, something happened and the level dropped.
Yeah. Pouring rain.
Oh yeah, the lens was covered in water. Better than double faulting, I guess. I'll take it. Makes me less mad.
So, unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to hold serve here, and I'm going to lose 3-6, 4-6 for the match. I don't think today was either Justin's best tennis or mine, but at the same time, it was not terrible, especially the first set. So I'd really like to have a rematch where we're both playing at our best, and hopefully get a recording of that as well. So hopefully we can get that going in a few weeks from now.
I had no faith that was going over. Well, the scoreline will give the illusion. Oh, looks like Aidan played better in the second set. No.
We both
played garbage. No, it's a good match though overall. Some days you and your opponent both bring each other to a new level. Other days you both bring each other down somehow.
I feel that first set felt good though.
It felt solid, yeah, I agree. And I felt good getting to 6-3 because it very, I know, you had a bad service game, but hey, I wasn't breaking your serve at all, so I was all right, at least I got one, even if it wasn't a good one for you. But some days are better than others. That's overall. You hope you slowly are getting better.